was a jolly farmer whose name was Uncle Sig. He came home from town one summer with a wriggly little pig. And he called his wife named Carrie.
Carrie!
And his daughter Margaret Mary.
Margaret Mary!
And her brothers Dick and Harry.
Dick and Harry! Give me a little cake. It's juicy. Looky here, let's dance and drink. We'll be eating pork for Christmas while we bought ourselves a pig.
We'll be eating pork for Christmas while we bought ourselves a pig.
Then his wife, she stopped jigging and she gave the pig a look.
What a darling little duffer with his pigtail and a crook. If he only grows up homely, he'll be easier to cook.
And the jolly farmer mentioned that he'd known her heart was big.
But you mustn't make a pet of such a silly little pig.
You mustn't pet the Christmas dinner pig. Then the daughter Margaret Mary gave the little pig a wink.
What a cunning little critter with a nose of satin pink. Why, we'll have to call you Pinky if we play with you, I think.
But the jolly farmer shouted to his family, small and big,
But you mustn't make a pet of such a silly little pig.
We mustn't pet the Christmas dinner pig. Then Harry stopped his digging, and then Brother Dick as well, and they stroked the little piglet, and they stared at it a spell. And they scratched its ears with vigor both behind and up in front, and they thought it most appealing.
"What a funny little cunt. He surely is. I wonder if he's big enough to grunt."
Then the jolly farmer told them that they mustn't give a pig for the looks or disposition of a silly little pig.
Now listen, everybody. I don't mean to be a prig, but you mustn't spoil or pet him. If he wants to play, don't let him. To be brief, you'd best forget him, or he won't feel like a jig when it's time for Christmas dinner and our feast of roasted pig.
We mustn't pet the little Christmas pig.
By far the pig was husky. By far the pig was fat. By far the pig was petted. There could be no doubt of that. His mistress sneaked him tidbits, and he gained pound on pound. She combed him with a curry, and he followed her around.
Pinky dinky winky pig, if you do not root and dig, like a common goody-wig, I'll bring something nice to you when my kitchen work is through.
Mustn't pet the pig, mustn't pet the pig. The farmer's dimpled daughter spoiled the piglet left and right. He wept a shower of teardrops when she hurried out of sight.
Pinky, Pinky, don't you cry. I'll come pet you by and by. I have some practicing to finish. Don't you cry and get all finished.
We mustn't pet the pig, mustn't pet the pig.
The brothers Dick and Harry had some sport with Pinky, too. Each day they tried to lift him, an ambitious thing to do. For every day the porker weighed another pound or two.
Say, unless we both get stronger, we can't lift that pig much longer. Sometimes, Dick, I wonder whether you and I and Dad together can lift Pinky when he's big.
Mustn't pet the Christmas pig!
Oh, there was a jolly farmer, and his name was Uncle Sig. And even he, yes, even he caressed the Christmas pig. He called it every mealtime with a special kind of shout. And he fed it fancy rations, and he stroked its pinkish snout, and all the time pretended that he did not give a fig for the little porker that would be their Christmas pig.
We mustn't pet the pig. We mustn't pet the pig.
Well, after it was December, that exciting time of year.
When one should be jolly with expectancy and cheer, and hearts should all be merry with the holidays so near.
But you should have seen the faces of our family on the farm. It seemed this Christmas season didn't hold a bit of charm. Of course we know the reason why we didn't smile or jig.
How can we eat our Christmas dinner pig?
We do not think of presents, and we do not feel like fun. We think of Pinky Porker and his days now almost done.
He likes to root, he likes to dig. He's such a darling of a pig.
so trim and trig. He's such a gentle, manly pig.
He's not a dunce, he's not a prig. He's such a dumpling of a pig.
He's not too fat, he's not too big. He's such a nice, well-rounded pig.
Mustn't pet the pig.
We do not feel like singing or like jigging with our feet. We only know that Pinky is too nice a pig to eat.
Mustn't pet the pig.
Then Sister Margaret Mary up and made a drastic plan.
Let's just forget it's Christmas. It's a minute if we can. Let's keep the date from Daddy and consider the almanac. No Christmas tree or presents on to throw them off the track. And when the day is over, there will surely be no call to have a roast pig dinner at all.
At all, at all.
Oh, there was a jolly farmer, and his name was Uncle Sig. And he came back from chores that evening after looking at the pig. And his face was not as jolly as his face should surely be, for the thought of Christmas holly made him sad and melancholy.
For you see, he saw the folly of his roast pig Christmas spree.
When he feared his wife and children mightn't dance a Christmas jig if they didn't get their dinner after fattening Pinky Pig.
So his frowns were very furrowed and his sighs were very big.
You look sick.
The farmer thought that maybe that idea would turn the trick.
I'll admit I'm not as jolly as I was some months ago. Do you think it's my digestion? Think I should go slow? Oh, I hate to disappoint you, but an omelet for me would be a better dinner than that pig would ever be. Better Christmas dinner, if you only will agree.
If we only would agree.
You should have seen the sunburst on the faces round about. An omelet for Christmas would be such a perfect out. They could have their trees and presents. They could have their holly sprig. They could have their Christmas dinner and still keep their precious pig. Let's buy our pet a present now we're going to spare his life.
He's not to get a present of a roasting pan and knife.
We would pool our money and surprise him with a wife.
And maybe in the future when we dance a Christmas jig, when Pinky has a family that is very much too big for us to make a pet of every single little pig.
For us to make a pet of every single little pig.